The progress we are making is a very big one, and the celebration that we have to do is massive. There is no room for whatever the case may be. Biafra has come a long way, and we must restore it with every speed. Every speed, we must restore it with every speed. We must restore Biafra with every speed. That is the gospel truth. Wherever we go, wherever we belong, Biafra remains the speech that we must preach. International bodies are beginning to push forward to make sure that waves are being proclaimed, because there's no room for, asekwanasero. There's no room for that. Asekwanasero. There's no room for that. We must understand that all this thing has a way it works. It works. You must understand that these things have their way of working. When we put through, when we push through, we must hold dearly, we must understand faithfully, we must put in place the gospel truth, so that each and every one of us must see the light we spread. And that is where we are not going to stop. Because the gateway has been made open, it has been made manifest. You get. So the Zuka keep running around. I will still advise Soludo. He's doing a nice job trying to stop the sit at home, but this is not the problem of Anambra State. It's an advice. He's the governor. What will he use my advice to do? But that's a very sincere advice. That's a very sincere advice. You understand? So if willingly he understands that stopping sit at home will eventually affect him in one way or the other, he should stop talking about it for now. Because what we share, what we spread, has become massively, more understandably, reluctantly, wisdom that we spread. It's a thing of joy. So let's continue to push forward. Let's continue to move with maximum speed. Let's continue to make this very thing work the way it should work. And that is why Nnamdi Kanu is the message today. UN and US is already working towards something. And believe you me, there's victory at the end of the tunnel. When you fail to listen to those who are at the top, who have seen it all, then you are bound to make series of mistakes. You're bound to fail. You're bound to fail. And that is one of the most gospel truths that we have to preach. Do you understand? You are bound to be a failure. When you make a severe mistake. Golo Jonathan came up the other day and he said, what I am seeing in United Nations, Mater'S Nnamdi Kanu has restored Biafra. If you must do the needful now, do it now that there is still time. You must be very careful. Not everyone who claps for you celebrates you. You must be very conscious. Very, very conscious of that. You must be very, very conscious of that. So that when we spread this very gospel to that point where everybody needs to hear this message, nobody will be left behind. Biafra has become a spirit. Biafra has become a mandated spirit. It has become a mandated spirit. So there is no day that will pass you will not hear about it. Nigeria is still praying. They're still having communion in the churches, in the mosques and thereabouts. But prayer cannot solve the problem of this country. Prayer cannot solve it. If you fail to listen to God, if you fail to listen to the truth, believe you me, you will eventually blame yourself when everything is placed in order. And that is why we must continue. And that's why we must continue to be more focused, more reliable, more focused, more reliable, more speedful. Because the victory that we're already seeing with our own eyes, we are not going to ruin it with our own hands. We won't ruin it. We must be very careful whom we are listening to and whom is talking to us. Because we have come a long way. The first priority is to restore the nation called Biafra. And the second priority is to make sure that everybody enters that nation. Every true Biafran must be in that nation. Developers, builders, traders. That is the greatest plan. So as we wait, we continue to pray for Nnamdi Kanu, that he will gain his freedom and this thing will happen once and for all. That is our earnest prayer.